Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to make this laced up front top. I made this top to go with this crochet ruffled shorts. The tutorial you can find in the description box below, where you also find the written pattern. So you're gonna need some yarn, some sport yarn, a 3.5mm hook, stitch markers, turning needle, a pair of scissors, and a tape. So I'm going to start by making a slip knot, and in terms of sizing I'm going to make an extra small, so I'm going to crochet 100 stitches, but the number of stitches required can be found in the written pattern in the description box below. And if you don't have your sizing, because the size is from extra small to extra large, you can just work a number of stitches 3/4 to the size of your bust. With stretch. So I'm done with my chain of 100, and I'm just gonna make sure that it's the size that I want, which is 34 inches, which is 3/4 of my bust area. So I'm going to start by crocheting a double crochet my 5th stitch from hook, then chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in the next stitch to form a mesh loop. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, and just continue on the first row until the end of the row. And I'll see you at the end of the row. I'm now at the end of my row, and there it is. So it's done, and then I just chain 2 and turn. Okay, and then we're just gonna double crochet in all the stitches. So I'm just gonna double crochet in all the stitches. So in the chain spaces and in the double crochet at the top of the double crochet. And just continue until the end of the row. And once you reach the end of the row, you're just gonna double crochet in the last stitch, and then chain 2, and then turn. So from here we're just going to double crochet until we get to the desired length, which is above your bust and below your bust, because you want it to be cropped. So it's a crop top, it has to be above your bust and below your bust. So we're just gonna work that sizing. For the extra small, it was about 8 inches. So just measure and make sure that it fits properly from above your bust and below your bust area. And I'm just going to work until I have my 8 inches, and then we're going to finish off the edges and add the straps. I'm now done with my 8 inches, and it's come out about 17 rows. And then I'm going to work the width to work the space for the cord. Start in the corner, you're going to chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, then chain 2, skip 1 row, single crochet in the next row, chain 2, skip 1 row, single crochet in the next row, chain 2, skip 1 row, single crochet in the next row, and continue until the end of the row. Chain 2, and just make sure that your last stitch is at the very corner at the beginning of your work. Okay, and then single crochet again. The chain 2s is where you're going to lace your cord, and then what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet in each stitch, including the chain 2. So single crochet in each and every stitch, including the chain 2s that you made. This will just help tighten your placing for the cord. And then just make 2 single crochets at the corner, and you're done with the one side of your edging. And you're going to repeat. Cut your yarn, and you're going to repeat on the other side, and then make the straps. To add the straps, using your stitch markers, you're gonna place your stitch marker from the outside to the inside. So you're going to start from the corner, count 9 stitches, and place the first stitch marker. So 9 stitches, place your stitch marker, then skip 20 stitches, place your second stitch marker. That's the opening for your underarm and your sleeve. It has to be about 6 inches for extra small and small, and 8 inches for the larger sizes. And then count 9 more stitches. What's going to happen is when you wear it, the one side will be the back of the strap and the other side will be the front of the strap. Starting from the corner, so you're not going to start at the very corner, you're going to start at the corner of the body of the work. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to double crochet across to the stitch marker, and in total you should have 9 stitches including the turning stitch. And then chain 2 and turn. You're going to double crochet 2 together and double crochet 3 stitches, then double crochet 2 together, and then place a double crochet in the very last stitch. And in total you're going to have 7 stitches, chain 2 and turn, and then double crochet 2 together, double crochet 1, 2, and then double crochet 2 together, and then double crochet in the very last row, and then chain 2, and then from here you're just going to double crochet the 5 stitches back and forth, until you have a total of 14 rows for a extra small, medium and small and medium, and 16 rows for extra large, and 18 rows for double extra large and 3 times extra large. And I'm just going to continue working on these rows until I get my sizing, which is 14 rows. Further details for this can be found in the written pattern in my description box below. And I'll see you at the end of my 14th row. I am now at the end of my 14th row, and I'm just going to cut my yarn, right, and close it up and weave in the end. Now I'm going to skip those 20 stitches and work on the other side of the strap, the other 9 stitches. So I'm going to start by joining my yarn on the 21st, where I place a stitch marker on the 21st stitch, in my yarn, and then chain 2 and double crochet 9 stitches to the next stitch marker. and then I'm going to chain 2 and turn, and double crochet 2 together as per the previous steps, double crochet 3, double crochet 2 together, and then double crochet in the very last stitch. Chain 2, turn, and then double crochet 2 together, double crochet 1, and then double crochet 2 together, and then double crochet in the very last stitch, and you have 5 stitches on your work. And then from here you're just going to double crochet back and forth to the exact same length of your other strap, and I'll see you at the end of the strap. Now my strap is complete. I'm going to just join the front and the back using a slip stitch. So yeah, it's quite messy. So working the 2 sides together, just join using a slip stitch on worked one on each side. So you first slip stitch to the corner, then slip stitch on the one side, then slip stitch on the other side. And that's it. And then cut your yarn and weave in your ends. And then you're going to work the same on the other side, marking 9, skipping 20 and marking 2. And then we're going to make the cord. So let's make the cord now. Now your top is done, and now we're going to work the cord, which is going to be inserted on the sides here, and worked inserted in zigzag across. To work the cord, you're going to take 2 strands of yarn and then work a slip knot, and then splitting your yarn into 2, yarn under, yarn over, and pull through the 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn under and yarn over and pull through 2, yarn under and yarn over and pull through 2. I've done a detailed tutorial for the cord which you can find in the description box below. The length of your cord should be 2 times the size of your bust area so that it fits really well. So you can just be measuring as you go along, and I will see you when I'm done to insert the cord. So I'm just going to insert the cord through. And you're done. There you have it, your laced up crop top and your ruffled shorts. If you enjoyed this tutorial and you want to see more, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that you're notified when I post new patterns. I try and post something every single day. And thank you for watching. Until next time.